Hello, how are you today, Capricorn? Capricorn, welcome to Mystic Moons. Let's see a message for you, Capricorn. A message for the days ahead. I'm going to shuffle this a few times. I don't have time to do two messages, but I do have time to make sure all my cards are aligned. Did I split my deck, Capricorn? Okay. Message, excuse me, for Capricorn. I have the Five of Cups, Capricorn. It's more than three. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. The Magician. Knight of Pentacles. Well, Capricorn, from what it looks like initially, is disappointment in a venture that didn't turn out as planned. However, Capricorn, it looks like, although while it didn't turn out as you hoped, you still have some resources to hang on to. It was a big loss, but you still have enough resources to regroup. The Magician. Actually, let's see about the Four of Pentacles, since we are dealing with the Five of Cups. Capricorn, with these energies, Two of Pentacles also being Capricorn energy, with these energies here, I'm going to clarify the rest of them. It's almost like a warning not to jump into anything you feel too emotional about. Also, depending if this is a person, so if this is a person, this is like a past romance or someone who you feel very strongly about, someone too who you could feel an immediate connection to. Could be a new person, but you could just feel like an immediate connection. If it's not related to a person, Capricorn, then this energy is relating to work and business. It's almost like, Capricorn, if you get an offer to work in something that you love, something that's along and fitting in with your career path. But there's a warning here. There's a caution. So let's go and clarify a little bit more, Capricorn, and see if we're dealing with a person, if we're dealing with love of other people, or if we're dealing with love of work and the goals of how we want to live our life. It's either how we want to live our life here or a person, because I could very easily see this having the chance to pursue work and what you love, especially with a Four of Pentacles and a Two of Pentacles. Either way, there's a caution if there's anything that you feel an immediate connection for. Go slow if this hasn't already happened. Magician. Capricorn, in this energy, it feels like it's happening now. This is a long duration, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Pentacles under Magician. This is an endeavor that you've been working on for a while. Could also explain the Six of Pentacles here. A very long time. Capricorn, so many... Quiet. So many of these cards speak to time. Okay, Capricorn, what I am seeing feels mostly like work. I'm going to throw a card or two and clarify a few more things. Quiet. Of course, Capricorn, as soon as I start talking, so does my cat. You have an appearance of Capricorn energy. This is work, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. What I have is something that you currently are undergoing. Well, for the message that this will resonate for, you are currently undergoing this timing. Capricorn, I don't know quite if you're in this Five of Cups energy or if you're sort of easing into it. What I do know, Capricorn, is not only do I have a caution here, but I have a message, of course. Capricorn, for those of you who have been working towards a specific project, a specific goal, even a specific position at work, and you have been laboring and pushing like crazy, because Capricorn, you are fully equipped to realize your goal, which keeps you on the path of pushing, 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 pushing. Capricorn, I believe that this goal that it speaks of is something that you enjoy doing. So whether Capricorn, this is a position, whether this is just a field of work that you're doing, maybe just the projects that are currently on your plate right now that you're giving the most attention to. Also because besides the fact it's something that you can do quite well, very well. I mean, I see you as a master at this, Capricorn. But there's some sort of result, some sort of gain and recognition that you're hoping that this will pan out to, Capricorn. And the message I have is I think you need to broaden both your options and your field of vision. Capricorn, I think you need to be it's funny, the Magician here with Four of Pentacles is like you can take charge, but you take charge only to a certain extent. Also in this Four of Pentacles energy, it's like you're mindful of the politics, interpersonal politics, workplace politics, social politics, whatever you call them, the P's and Q's of the situation that you're in for what you are doing. And I think Capricorn, think about that, because that sort of mentality, I believe, is hampering you in some way. It's hampering you in some way, Capricorn, because you're working towards and pushing for something in really solid energy, but you're not getting the result that you want. Capricorn, Nine of Wands, clarified by the Devil, the Fool, and the Five of Wands. Capricorns, you're going to need to push. I do think as well this means you also need to switch up your approach. Capricorn, in this energy, it's almost like telling you someone has to start, I don't know, stirring things up or taking bolder steps. If you continue as they are, Capricorn, I don't think you're going to get the result that you want, especially the result that's deserving of the time and effort that you've been putting into it. So Capricorn, whether you need to go and push forward on authority and strategy, push your boundaries, first of all, Capricorn. That's the first thing. Push the boundaries. Now, whether this is the boundaries of the role that you're currently in and what you can do, I mean, break free of that. Or, Capricorn, if you're in a specific field and pushing towards a specific thing, maybe look at expanding the sort of work that you do. For instance, Capricorn, you could take writing. If you write, and Capricorn, maybe you write copy for newspapers, blogs, what have you. But Capricorn, what if you also switch this up into doing specifically content marketing, for instance? Content marketing may not be under the exact same duties as a classic writer would do, and you would need to go and have a few other skills and knowledge on some basic HTML, digital marketing, things like that. But it's something that you can go and easily amend to. Another example, Capricorn, would be if you're a designer. Capricorn, front end development is very closely related to design, right? Designers design the platform, but right next to, or right hand in hand in a partnership to that, is front end development. How will that code be built out? How will that design be built out into code for a user to view? I don't know, something like that, Capricorn. You know, there are bleeding areas, right? Also, too, if I was to use an example, I have a colleague who specializes in security for web development. Very highly skilled in that. That's what he does. And Capricorn, what he's been doing lately is teaching chess to kids, tutoring kids in chess. Yeah, things like that. You know, what are your other skill sets and interests, Capricorn, if we're dealing with work, and also if you're dealing with a position, what kind of boundaries can you push off into? Capricorn, besides the the Nine of Wands, it's also accompanied by Ace of Swords and a Two of Wands. Capricorn, this is telling me that you should definitely look at other avenues, other things. Push your boundaries, because if you're waiting on whatever you're waiting for in a singular manner, even though you've been putting a lot of work into it, I think just diversify. Try and diversify, and or push your boundaries. There's some sort of disappointment here, especially Capricorn, if you're working in a company and expecting your work to be recognized. Perhaps it won't be recognized to the extent it needs to be, it deserves. Something to think about, Capricorn, something to examine. And I do think that's what the cards is also asking you to do. If you're waiting for a specific outcome and it's taking a long time, start working on your other plans, Capricorn. Capricorn, until the next reading, I am wishing all of you the most beautiful day. Bye-bye.